Hey everybody, it's Megan with Megan's Table. Today I'm going to be making some roasted cauliflower, so come along and join me. Here's what you're going to need. We're going to start with cauliflower, one head. I've already chopped it and washed it up, just into chunks. A head of garlic and 3 shallots. I'm using 3, you could use 2 large, salt and pepper and avocado oil. And I'm also going to have Parmesan cheese. I just don't have it out at this time. So let's get started. I'm going to chop up the shallots. Shallots are pretty mild onion flavor, which is nice, especially with kids who won't eat onions. As you'll see later, my kids actually ate this, so I was pretty excited. But you're just going to chop up the shallot, not really caring about exact size or anything. Just give it a good chunk. And I'm just going to continue to chop these up. As you can see, I've got an audience in the background. That's my son Jacob. And I'm just going to continue to chop them up. Okay, I've got my shallots chopped. I've got my garlic peeled. It calls for a whole head of garlic. However, these, as you'll see, are like giant garlic cloves. I don't know what happened to that garlic, but they're so big. I'm only using about 6 or 7. I'm going to start by getting out a baking sheet and putting my cauliflower on it. And as you can see, it's a really easy recipe. And I'm going to drizzle it with some avocado oil. You can, of course, use any kind of oil you have. I just had that on hand. You could always use good old extra virgin olive oil. And, oops, got to get that lid out. Then I'm going to add the garlic. Like I said, a whole cloves peeled, not chopped. And then add in the chunks of shallots. Now I'm going to put salt and pepper. And my salt shaker didn't want to play nicely today, so I've got to go and get my large container of salt out. And you want to make sure you just give it a really good seasoning of salt and pepper. And of course you can change it up. You can add any kind of seasoning. Cayenne would give it a good kick. Any kind of seasoning you'd like, but today we're sticking with salt and pepper. So I'm going to coat them all with the oil, and I'm going to put it in a 425 degree oven for about 30 minutes. I think I just did exactly 30 minutes, and we'll see how it looks. It looks delicious, you guys. It smelled so good. The shallots are caramelized. The cauliflower is tender, and oh, it was just so good. So I'm just going to pour it into a bowl. As you can see, I'm pretty messy. That's just how it is. That's all right. We can clean that up later. Okay, and now I'm going to try it out here. Get a little Parmesan cheese on it. I would use fresh, but I'm all out right now, so use what you got on hand. And trying to get the perfect bite. Get a little garlic, a little shallot, a little of the tender veggies, and see how it tastes. Oh, looks good. Let's see. Okay, my non-vegetable loving boys. Eat it.
Okay, so I'm gonna eat this when Mom's forcing me to.
I am not.
This is good stuff.
What do you think?
This is cauliflower, and it's very good.
Make
Mom
this stuff.
makes it very good.
It's really
Oh!